Hey everyone, my name is Rosie if you're new here, and today we have some really exciting things to look through and to make a collage with. So one of my aunts is an artist, and I was visiting with her recently, and she gave me this entire bag full of ephemera. She was clearing out her art room and getting rid of some of the things that she didn't need anymore, and she just handed me this bag full of things, and I said thank you very much. And I thought this would be a fun opportunity to go through all the things that are in this bag and make a collage with them. Now, I could call this a challenge, but I already see a Life magazine, a gardener's catalog. There's a lot of things in here, and I think there's going to be no shortage of cool collages we can make today with what's in here. So let's dive into it, see what goodies are in here, and make a collage. All right, let's start pulling stuff out of here. Wow, some beautiful images in this magazine. All right, a couple loose papers, antique magazine covers. Oh, some beautiful antiques on the back. All right, an entire Life magazine from May 12th, 1958. This is already falling apart a little bit, so no worries there about using this. Oh, that's a fun picture. Blueberry pie. Oh, another Life magazine cover. Some nice food pictures. We'll have to look at this a little bit more closely later. All right, this is something gardener's catalog. A lot of black and white images in this. Oh, these are nice. Oh, there's some nice roses. Whoa, that is so beautiful. Wow, these really giant illustrations of flowers. Wow, those are beautiful. Oh my goodness, they keep going. I will say this paper is very, very thin, so I will have to be careful. Wow, we might have to use some of those. Oh, and some cactuses. Okay, we'll have to take a deeper dive into that a little bit later too. All right, journal magazine from 1938. Similar to Life magazine is my assumption. Some nice images in there too. Now we're moving on to some of the loose papers, and it seems like a lot of these are this Antiques magazine and the covers of them. I mean, that's a beautiful, I'm assuming it's a wallpaper. There's a wide variety of styles too. Oh, this one is beautiful. This color blue. Oh, so beautiful. I wonder if I could use that for something. I really love that. Some maps. These covers are really fun. Some more covers. Oh, I love this one too. Some comic strips. I don't know if I would ever use these, but it's kind of fun. Ooh, there's some nice illustrations back here. I love all of these. Those pens, the poker chips, those Zippo lighter. That's really fun. All right, a lot more of these antique covers. These are really all over the place, but I really am loving a lot of them. Oh, these birds. Oh, those are so great. I love them. I love this faded sort of green white color. Oh, that's really nice. All right, we're getting down to the bottom of the bag here. Oh, I love that one. Oh, the peacocks. That's so nice. Ooh, nice keys. Wow, okay. There are so many great images in here, and these are also a little bit different than what I sort of normally use. They're a lot older, a lot of black and white. I'm gonna have to sort of go through these in a little bit more detail, and I'm gonna pull out the ones that I really love, that I'm really drawn to, and I think we'll sort of go from there. But wow, there is so many incredible things in here, and we're gonna make something really nice. I can guarantee you that. I pulled out a bunch of things that I was drawn to that I thought I could use as sort of a base for a collage. So I have this woman holding a roll of toilet paper. Love this. This couple in the tuxedo and the dress. I love that. And then also some of these illustrations on this page, particularly this Zippo lighter. There was just something about these that I really liked. And I also pulled out all of the antiques covers that had textures that I really liked, because I don't normally use textures like this, but what I was thinking was some of these images I could replace some part of the object with the texture. So the toilet paper roll, I could possibly replace the toilet paper roll itself with one of the textures, and it would sort of be like the toilet paper is made of this luxury fabric. And that might be kind of a play on toilet paper. Similar thing with the Zippo lighter, although I would use the flame and maybe extend that out so the flame is sort of taking up the page, and maybe use a red texture to sort of mimic the flameness. Or I could use two textures, like a red and an orange, together maybe to create sort of a flame, and it's all coming from the lighter. That's another idea. And then I think a more typical one would be to replace either the tuxedo or this dress with a really nice texture. This is already really a beautiful illustration, so I would want to find a texture that would really enhance the beautifulness of it, because it's already really nice to start. So those were a couple ideas that I had, and I think I'm going to move forward with definitely the toilet paper roll and the Zippo lighter, and find some textures that might work for that and see what that might look like. I have a couple reddish ones for the lighter that we could try, and a couple blue or darker ones for the toilet paper. I really love this texture, so it's probably what I'm gonna use for the toilet paper. I just think it's such a beautiful blue color. But I also really love the peacock one, but I guess it doesn't make sense because I don't think I could incorporate the entire peacock. We should probably use that for something else. So yeah, that's what my thoughts are. I think this is working pretty well. I do think what is really helping this is the fact that I cut each individual piece out of a different section, so it looks like it's made of different pieces of fabric and not just one thing that covers the whole silhouette. I think that that's making this feel a little bit more realistic, and I think it's working, and I kind of like it. The one thing I do think this needs is some sort of background, maybe something that the blue can really pop off against. So I'm gonna see if maybe one of these would work as a background. So I think that's what we have to do next. I quite like this background. I think it's light enough so the character and the toilet paper pops off of it, but it's not super overwhelming. That's taking away from anything. I quite like it. I do think there's one thing missing, and I have one idea. This is the page that had the toilet paper lady, and I do think if we take maybe the words new, luxury, maybe texture too, and incorporate them into the page, I think that might help the idea that this is you know, sort of a play on the toilet paper being this like new luxury thing. So I'm gonna try to take these words out. I don't think I've really ever used text in a collage before, so this will be my first time, I think. And I have to play around whether or not I want a little bit of box around everything, or do I want to cut the letters out entirely. That's something I have to sort of figure out. I love the addition of text to this, but I do think the gray of the new is not quite right against the background. I think if I just color over it with this black Posca pen, then it will be black and that will work with the luxury. So I think that's fine. I am quite liking how this is coming together. I think it's kind of funny and silly, but also the textures in the background of these papers is just so beautiful, and it kind of feels like maybe like a bathroom wallpaper. Anyway, I'm digging it. There's a couple things left I have to do, but I want to move on to the lighter, the Zippo lighter, and creating that flame because I want to see what that can look like. But we'll come back to this when we finish it up. I do think the other thing I want to look for so I can plan in my composition is some word or phrase to match the new luxury. Something about maybe lighting up something or flame something. I'm going to look through a couple magazines to see if I can find any words that I can use, and then we can sort of make the two collages we make today a little bit of a collection so they match together. Good light. It's kind of a bummer that the sticker is down here. So I think I might be able to take a part of this texture, or maybe this one, and cut sort of a triangle to be sort of more of a grounding moment down here, but also cover most of the sticker. And that might work. Or the other thing I was thinking is maybe we turn everything and make the design going this way so we don't have to worry about the sticker or the title, and we can just crop it in like that. That probably makes a lot more sense and could fit. So maybe I will do that, but I still like the idea of bringing in a little bit of this red as something down here. So there's sort of that balance of red moments. So let me think about that, but maybe we'll just completely flip this page because this texture sort of can go either way. Here's where we are with our two collages right now. I think they look really nice as a set together. I'm really loving these textures. Definitely a little different than collages I've made in the past, but I think there's some really fun things happening here. This collage still needs a little bit of a trim. I think I'm gonna trim off the edge here, or maybe just off the bottom. Oh, you know what I was thinking? I can't believe I forgot about this. My plan originally was to have the toilet paper extend below where the picture ended, and I like the idea of it going off the edge. So I might do that. I might recut this one piece here so it's longer. I can't believe I forgot I was gonna do that. And then I still have to decide if I wanna trim this side. I think I might. It might just make the composition a little tighter, but I don't mind that she's cut off down here and the new toilet paper that I'll cut will go off to the bottom of the page. I really like that idea. So a couple things to do here. I think this collage is pretty much all set. I'm gonna glue everything together and we'll see what things look like as we finish things up. I love mystery supply challenges. There's always things in there that I never would have picked out myself at a thrift store or something, and I never really would have gravitated towards these sort of wallpaper looking magazine covers. But I feel like I was able to use them in still a really fun way. The style of these is definitely a little bit different than I normally do, and I don't usually use text. But I think these turned out really fun, and I'm so happy I sort of branched a little bit out of my normal style. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!